absolute shit. I mean, they did absolutely nothing all game long. I mean, uh, that was terrible. I mean, they didn't create anything. I think around 20 minutes, Donnarumma should have saved it or whatever. Um, God, that was awful. That was just, there were no created opportunities whatsoever. They did nothing all game long. This team is just terrible. This team, outside of the 15 minutes against Albania, outside of the one magical minute against Croatia, they were absolutely useless. They were just crap. Outside of 15 minutes against Albania, one magical minute against Croatia, and Calafiori didn't play in the match, but the midfield was crap. Jorginho was a scapegoat because Jorginho, he didn't start the game. Jorginho didn't start the game, and still they were losing balls and they were not creating opportunities. And so, Jorginho was not in the lineup, and they still looked very terrible, even without Jorginho. I was thinking, hey, Fratesi, Pellegrini, whatever, Sakanye came in, but he's not in the midfield. He's not creating opportunities. But I think I've been speaking about how lucky England have been throughout this Euros, but they would have been pretty lucky if they faced off against this Italia team versus the Switzerland team, because the Switzerland team look like a team. They can create opportunities. They've got a very experienced back line. So I think England would have much rather faced off against Italia than against Switzerland. I mean, because Italia looked very, very bad. So don't think for a second that England got lucky because they're up against Switzerland, because Switzerland have looked a lot better against Italia. The Switzerland they've eliminated the French in the round of 16 in 2020. It's just very hot and very humid out there, so I'm sweating profusely. I'm in a hot tub, sweating profusely right now. It's just Junes are dry, but Julys are very humid. Switzerland, stop Granit Xhaka, and I think England will go through. Though Slovakia is not any good, obviously. Foden had the baby, so Foden's going to come back and score a goal. He's going to give the ball back. He's going to dedicate the ball to his newborn child, this and that. Again, I don't think it's the grandest. Oh, this is a golden opportunity for England to make it to the Euro final again. Gareth Southgate as manager. How are they going to win with Gareth Southgate? Well, now they don't even get to go up against Italia again. They're up against Switzerland. But are we only going to go by names, or are we going to go by quality? Because Switzerland have looked pretty good so far. But the only real team they have to go through now is the Netherlands and Austria. That is who England have to go through. They look like utter shit, man. I mean, they didn't give anything to cheer for us today. They got lucky against Croatia. They showed they got lucky today. And Spalletti's a joke. Like, he should resign. He's a dinosaur, and what I think this young group needs is a younger manager who will be able to have more attacking ideas, at least, and no one's going to question if it's going to sacrifice any defense, because one-on-one defending they always practice it in Italian, but defending without any resemblance of attacking ideas is just not good. And Italia had no idea how to create. It doesn't matter if you hold the opponent to 0 to 1 goal. If you look like you're not going to score a goal, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. And quite frankly, there's plenty of to go around to score. I blame it all on Spalletti being 65 years of age. I mean, no, Mauricio Sarri can play attacking football, whatever. Maybe we need some Mauricio Sarri or Roberto De Cerbi to be organized defensively, but maybe have some better attacking ideas, because Napoli, they were, they had an attacking identity even before Spalletti became manager of the Scudetto winning team. I mean, Mauricio Sarri kind of started that identity for Napoli back in so humid out, people. So humid out. So yeah, I'm so humid. I'm sweating a lot right now. It's crazy. I'm thinking Junes are pretty bad because they're dry, but now I'm sweating profusely right now. It's just wow, it's crazy. It's wonderful weather out here. It's a very cloudy, overcast day here in Arizona so far. It's a very nice day. I don't think for a second. I know England have gotten lucky avoiding the French and the Portuguese and the Germans, in the Spanish, in the Belgians. But when you compare Italia to Switzerland, Switzerland got a result against Germany. So ultimately, for England, this is a tougher opponent than Italia at the moment right now. So I've been saying that they've been lucky, that they look like they can be a team of destiny, but I know England would have preferred to go up against Italy instead of the Swiss. And against Switzerland, let's just say that, I think England have been better defensively than Italy at the moment. I don't know if it comes down to the opposition, Croatia and Spain, what have you. But Denmark are a pretty good attacking team, and England only scored to a wonder goal. So I think their defense has been very good so far, and I believe in the knockouts. Some of these players are still tired after a long season in the Premier League, and I think they went through the group just doing the bare minimum and saving the energy for the knockouts. Saving the energy for the knockouts, yes, but still keeping a very rigid defensive structure of not allowing more than 2 goals and scoring a goal or more with their individual brilliant collective players. That's the game plan for England at the moment. If there's a so-called surprise result, nothing should be surprising with this result. Only after one magical minute against Croatia. Again, this is a reset period for the Azzurri. They've got younger players, and I feel they need a younger manager who will better reinforce much better attacking ideas than what 65-year-old Spalletti had at the moment. I mean, his Roma team scored a lot of goals, yes. He's a pretty good manager for club. But Napoli was already established before Spalletti went there. But he was just managing the team like a 65-year-old fossil. No disrespect. But I think this younger team can connect better with a younger manager, and they'll be able to have better attacking ideas with a younger manager in charge. So, and again, Donnarumma had a brilliant tournament. Yes, he did. But you're not doing well when the goalkeeper is your best player in the tournament. Losing Chiellini and Bonucci were very huge losses, and it was just unrealistic to expect Italia to win the Euros with a lot of new players in the lineup, like Calafiori and Frattesi and Fagioli and Di Marco. He wasn't in the lineup. Di Marco struggled. Bastoni was new. There was no Locatelli. There was no Insigne, no Immobile, no Bonucci, Chiellini, Belotti, Bernardeschi. There are a lot of players to go along who are not part of this Euro winning team. And what this is about now is this is a reset period for the Azzurri where they give the younger players the caps, the experience, but the way that the whole team played throughout the competition outside the 15 minutes against Albania and the one magical minute against Croatia, they need a new manager, and Spalletti must resign and step down or be sacked. Either one of these two scenarios. Switzerland and Austria. Austria looked like the best team. I will be very surprised if Austria don't make the semifinals. I think Austria make the semifinals, but as it is right now, this is an easy ride to the final for England. And if it is scripted for England, it's precisely why it's scripted for them to have an easy draw, because there is a plan in place. And again, Portugal is rubbish. Talent alone doesn't win the Euro. Outside of the Spanish golden generation, talent hasn't won this competition. 2004 with the Greece. 2016 Portugal were third place. Group matches, but people thought that, they had no attack. But Italia still won the Euro. They did. Yes, they did. So this is all I have to say right now. Germany are going to defeat Denmark. The 30th win for Germany in the Euro against Denmark. Denmark's Gematria 30. So a favorite will win later today. Yes. Foden will be back for England tomorrow. And I'm on holiday. And I will be back on. I'll be back on Monday. I'm sweating profusely right now, people. It's just wild. It's just so humid out. Anyway, catch you later, and keep up with the action from the Euros.